So let me give you some examples and then I will give you some practice. So suppose you've got a graph of y equals 2 to the power of x here. Now suppose I want to ask you the question, 2 to the power of what? 2 to the power of what here will give me 8. Okay, so it's you trying to find out, so 2 to the power of what will give me 8. So the notation that we would use here is log, this is the base here. So log base 2, and then 2 to the power of what will give me 8. So this is like me asking you this here. 2 to the power of what will give me 8. So here I would write as this. Log base 2 and then 8 here. So when you see this here, in your mind you should be thinking 2 to the power of what will give me 8. And the answer here, 2 to the power of what will give you 8? The answer here would be 3. Okay, so if I were to write this here, then when you see this here, you should in your mind you should visualize 2 to the power of what will give me 8 here, and the answer here would be 3. Okay, so hang on. Let me give you another example, and don't worry about this. Don't worry about this too much. It's just a notation. It's just a way we would write things. So here, hang on. So given y equals 4 to the power of x. By the way, 4 to the power of 0 is 1. So this bit here is always 1 here. Even if you have 5 to the power of 0, it will always be 1. So my point, well. And then 4 to the power of 1 here is 4. So when x here equals 1 here, when x equals 1 here, this here will be 4. Okay, not to scale here. Okay. So anyway, when given this here, now my question here is 4 to the power of what will give me 64. Okay, that's what I want to know here. 4 to the power of what will give me 64. But the way I would write it would be this. Log, remember the 4, this is the base here. So log base 4, and then so 4 to the power of what will give me 64. So the way we would write it would be log base 4, and then 64 goes in here. So when you see this here, it's asking 4 to the power of what will give me 64. So think about it. Okay, so what is this here? What does it equal here? Well, yeah, you just got to search around. 4 times 4, so 4 squared is 16, and then well just play around with it, and then the answer here would be 3, because 4 times 4 times 4 will be 64. Okay, so here if you're given this here 64 here, and then the answer would be 3 here. Okay, so next one here, hang on. So now I want to know log base 5 here. So log base 5, 125 goes here. So when you see this here, you should be visualizing 5 to the power of what will give me 125 here. Okay, so you just got to play around with it. Hang on, 5 times 5 will be 25, and then if you times 5 again, it would be, yeah. So here the answer here would be 3. Okay, so yeah, so when you see this here, log base 5, 125 here, you got to be visualizing 5 to the power of what will give me 125, and the answer here is 3. Okay, so next one here. So here 2 log base 2 and then 16 here. So in your mind, 2 to the power of what will give me 16. So yeah, so think about it. Press pause and have a go. So it's really 2 times 2, that will give you 4. And then if I have another one here, so here if you get 2 times by itself 4 times, it will give you 16. So this here will be 4 here. Okay, next one here. So this one here, press pause and have a go. You should be visualizing 3 to the power of what will give me 9. So, well, press pause and have a go. And then the answer here is 2 here. And next one here, 10. So here, when you see this here, 10 to the power of what will give you 100. So again, press pause. Well, here it's going to be 2. Okay. Yeah, and then this one here, tricky, this one. So be careful in this one. So press pause and have a go. So remember, yeah. So the answer here is 8 to the power of what will give me 1. So it will be 0. So here it would be 0. Okay. This one here, 9 to the power of what will give you 9. Well, the answer here is 1. Okay.